So cleaning your face is part of a regular, everyday hygiene regimen, right? Well, there are companies out there that say they can help you suck out your pores, whether it be blackheads or acne, or maybe even just massage around your face. Today we're going to be looking at two different products. One is the as seen on TV DermaSuction by a company named Blackhead. We're all familiar with Blackhead. The other one is called the Visual Blackhead Remover. It looks kind of similar, doesn't it? They have a similar design. This one is an as seen on Amazon product. We're going to take a look at both of them to see exactly what they do. And I'm going to let you know a little later what the visual means on that Visual Blackhead Remover. This is Jeff with Jeff Reviews for You. And my channel is dedicated to reviewing mostly as seen on TV items. I look at consumer gadgets, other household items. Once in a while, I do a little bit of a DIY just because I think it's a lot of fun. If that interests you, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and check that bell so you're notified every single time I release a video just like this one. Now, let's take a closer look at DermaSuction and the Visual Blackhead Remover. So let's talk about logistics. This one, like I said before, is an as seen on TV product. It's DermaSuction. It's by Blackhead. You can find it at Walmart, at Target, your as seen on TV products. It runs on two AA batteries that are not included. So you have 4 different head tops, okay? So there's an oval top, there's a small top, a big top, and then I think one for like massaging. It's like a rubber tipped top. So you have 4 total in 2 settings, either high or low. Well, then technically there's off, but that doesn't really matter. What I did notice right off the bat between the two is the Visual Blackhead Remover has like a base, so I can set it down. If I were to set this one down, it would fall over. So that's something that's noticeably different right there. Now, let's go into the Visual Blackhead Remover, okay? So it's a little smaller, maybe a little sleeker. Let me tell you something that I really like about this product before even using it. It's rechargeable. Blackhead, why don't you use a rechargeable product? This makes so much more sense. I don't have to worry about AA batteries. I really like that feature. Plus, I do like the flat base. All right, so this one comes with 3 tips. Now, that's one less than the as seen on TV product. Oh, I can't get the tip out of the box. There it goes. So I have a medium tip. I have a bigger tip. I do have suction pads that I can put on those tips, and then I have an oval one. This one right here, it has, I think, 3 settings except for off. So there's, I think, soothe, I think there's normal, and I think there's strong. And it's actually written right here in nice LED lighting. The visual part here, this actually freaked me out a little bit. I have tested it just because I wanted to see what it looked like first. But there is a little tiny camera in there. What? And so you can look at your pores up close and personal, and guess what? Yep, you guessed it. You can record what it's doing, and I'm going to upload part of that in just a little while. So it's not for the faint of heart. If you've ever seen someone's pores 10 times zoom up in your face, that's going to happen in just a second. Both of these products say you need to first wash your face. Then make sure the product or the part you're going to be, I guess, sucking out the pores part or whatever, you need to make sure it's been warmed for about 3 to 5 minutes. So I'm going to do that off camera, and then I'm going to try both products. I have my fold away mirror right here that I'm going to help me use. And then at the end, I'm going to give you a buy or deny which one I'd recommend. Now, there is a price difference between the two, and we'll talk about that a little later. Let me go make sure my face is washed up and my nose, because that's what I'm going to be using, is nice and warm so the pores are opened. All right, so are you ready for this? Now, I've never used a product like this before, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a lower setting and a smaller tip. So they ask you to recommend, if you go click up, you might can hear that it's on, they say try it against your skin. If it pulls, well, it's not really pulling very much. Let's see, the higher setting. Yeah, that creates a suction there, okay? So maybe this one I'll try on a little higher setting. It doesn't feel like it's very strong suction power. What they do say, however, is don't sit in one spot. Move it around, okay? So you're just constantly moving. I do note that this one talks about you can use it all over your face, where the directions of the Visual Blackhead Remover mainly talk about your nose. Now, I don't know if that means you can't use that on other spots. I just know that's what the directions say. I'm going to turn the light on right here. on this my fold-away mirror. And let's try this out. I do know that it is actually hard to move once it's stuck to my nose, so I guess the suction does work a little. I don't really see that it's doing anything. Yeah, I can't tell. Try it again. It definitely is suctioning to my nose, but it says move it around, move it around, move it around. I don't know. I'll have to look to see if I see anything. I guess it's supposed to suck out stuff out of your pores. Let's try the other one. And once I'm done with this one, I'll link a video of what it looks like. I have the same oval. I'm going to turn it on. I'm going to turn it on. Now this one, in order to use it, you have to fully charge. It took about 2 hours. That says soothe. Let's do normal. Oh, wow. Yeah, you could already tell that's more powerful. So be careful not to leave it in one place. The directions do say if it gets stuck in one place, it could bruise in a circle, and no one wants that. So be ready to move it around. I have the oval tip on, just like I had that one. All right, let's roll. Oh, that was hard to move. Well, I think that it's a kind of a good option is to start up and pull down. It tells you to try to move it around as much as you can. All right, it looks like my nose is turning red there. I'm not sure. I think that normal is actually too hard for me too, because it seems to be getting stuck to my skin there. Let's try it on soothe. Well, that is very weird. I'll have to see what the video shows, but that was me just trying both of these two products in the head-to-head. Let's continue on with this review. I would love to hear from you. Do you use one of these products as part of your beauty regimen? Is this something that we even need? Let me know down in the comment section below what your thoughts are. I'd love to hear them. Let me know down in the comment section below. Let's talk about how to connect the visual blackhead remover to your phone. So this is a Wi-Fi enabled device. So first you have to turn your Wi-Fi on, and if you're connected to a Wi-Fi, you have to disconnect. You're going to see something pop up. It's like UDU-beauty and a bunch of numbers, and that just talks about the serial number attached to your device. And so then you're going to have to connect to it. There is an app you have to download as well. And so in the directions, there's a QR code. Just shine your camera, download the app. Once you've connected to this via Wi-Fi, you open the app and it says connect, and you click check, and you just go right on into the program. You have the option to record and take pictures and just glance around. It's real neat when this does hook up. Little lights around here, so where the camera is, light up, so it's really, really neat. The camera, or the video footage that you can take, there's no sound, and so it's just you looking through the lens. I'm going to show you that in just a second. And so if you don't want to see that, it's about 20 seconds long. It looks like ooze being dragged out of caves. So if you don't want to see it, just fast forward until just past it. But here, let's go into what the actual visual blackhead remover looks like on their camera. So I know this is gross, but it's really neat too. You're recording here, pulling the goo or the dirt out of your pores, so you actually know that this product is working. Even though it's gross, it still is pretty cool. Ew, that was gross. No one should see that. It looked like a scary movie. I'm just kidding. So let's talk a little bit about the two products, okay? So I have the As Seen on TV Bulb Head DermaSuction and the Visual Blackhead Remover. A few months ago, one of my subscribers asked me to review this product, and to be honest with you, I didn't really want to. It's not something I would use. Actually, I don't use a product like that, so it was like, I don't really want to do that. But then in the mail recently, I got this product sent to me by a retailer on Amazon, so I figured, why not? I'll compare the two. I like to compare As Seen on TV to Amazon products. So let's talk a little bit about it. One, I said this had two settings, low and high. Well, really it only has one because the low didn't do anything, and that was, well, that just stunk. I didn't care for that part. This one has three settings, but I only really liked the low setting. For me, the upper two settings were kind of a lot. So that's something that you need to know. Let's talk price, right? As Seen on TV, DermaSuction, $19.99, so 20 bucks. It sits in that price point like most of the As Seen on TV products. The visual blackhead remover, an Amazon product, $59.99 or 60 bucks, 3 times as much as the other product. Now you might think to yourself, whoa, 3 times as much? That's just ridiculous. I don't think I would like that at all. Yeah, I understand that, but to be honest with you, this one actually worked. This one, not so much. I looked to see if anything came out, and I didn't, nothing actually happened, okay? At least for me. This one, I definitely, you can see it on video. There's evidence. So I like the other features on here, the flat base, the rechargeable battery. It just makes sense. So if this is something that you use, I would definitely lean towards this product. The camera is just a little bonus so you can see what's going on. I thought at first, why would you want to see that? But I thought, well, maybe you have makeup on, maybe you have something on your face, you want to just check it out. And this gives you that opportunity. So if I were to say a buy or deny, I would say deny on the DermaSuction. It didn't do anything. Now, if it was more powerful, maybe if it had a rechargeable battery and it could pull stuff, I would recommend it, but it just didn't work. This one, I would say, if this is what you like and this is what you need, sure, it's buy. It's a great product, and it's a high quality product. Anyway, this is Jeff with Jeff Reviews for You. As always, thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a great day. Thanks for sticking around for my entire review video of the DermaSuction versus the visual blackhead remover. Remember that video earlier where my nose and the pores? Remember how that stuff came out? Well, they recommend that you wash the tips out right away. And it makes sense, right? Because it's gross. So just make sure you do that. Now, during this video, as my lighting over here, I have the Sensor Bright 360. It's the magnetic base light that I reviewed not too long ago. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to link it right up here. And I would love it if you would click on this link. It's safe. I promise. I'll see you over there.